Nich Pachwai. Can you guys say that? It means good afternoon in my language. In mi naimuma or Nich Pachwai in mi naimuma Chatwaima Wani Shash Yaudel Brigette. That means good afternoon, my new friends, and it's good to see you. And my name is Brigette, and I'm from Warm Springs. A little bit about me. I went to Oregon State University and got a degree in cultural anthropology. What I do for my tribe is I take elders out on field trips and I record their history about their life. So when I bring my elders to the river, it's about when they lived on the river as children mostly. And my people came originally from below Cascade Locks all the way up to beyond the John Day River. And we fish, we do a lot of fishing, but we also do a lot of other things. So when you think of the river, what do you guys think of? What's a fish? Yeah, that's the first thing most people think of is fishing. Well, that's one of the things that took care of our people. You know, you can eat it, you could trade it, you could sell it, you could store it for a long time, you can make it in several ways. You can can it and smoke it and dry it. You know, you can make it in all sorts of things. We also hunt. Our family and our people are huge hunters. This is an elk hide and this is a deer hide, and we use them a lot. We also gathered bears and cougars and mountain sheep, mountain goats, antelope, all of the animals, you know, beavers, otters, you know, several items. And you want to volunteer for me? Can you come here? One of the things we also did was we did dancing, ceremonial, traditional dancing. And this was one of the things that we used. I shot this deer, and then when we got it tan, we left its face on. See, it's got a face. So the boys would wear these like that, and then they would dance like a deer. You know. And we have the horns. I didn't bring the horns, but we'd put the horns on, and then they'd tie, and then it wouldn't come off, and then you can hold onto it like that, on the little arms there. Yeah, so. Thank you. So that's a good trade item. And we also, you know, we have family dances and we use these. We'll have all the animals that are represented. And you're going to see a video in a bit, and it'll show you the dance, and you'll see a guy wearing one of these like that. And they're dancing real hard. And people on the river, this is the trade network. And one thing I didn't mention to the kids earlier was when we think of Celilo or we think of the Columbia River, we think of it as the mall. You know, you go to the mall for what? To shop. You know, and you get there what you need or what you think you need. And that's how it was on the river, because everybody on the river came for a reason or was here for a reason. So like a long time ago, because my family fished, we might always be here. And we might be making our fish, and we'll be waiting for the people who hunt a lot. And they'll bring their dried meat and their hides and their all the parts. We use the whole deer, we use the whole elk, we use the whole everything, the sheep and stuff. And you'd bring your items and trade. You'd have the people who pick the berries, you'd have the people who gather the roots, the people who all sorts of stuff. There was farmers on the reservation who brought flour that they made from the wheat, you know, everything. They had cattlemen who butchered an animal and brought beef, you know, to trade for fish. And so, you know, Celilo and the whole Columbia River was like the first mall, you know. If you needed it, you could find it, and you bring your best items here so you can trade.